I like how Chad already knows. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he's Shabisky.
Because he's Shabisky. Yeah.
Because he's Shabisky. There I am. Oh, that was almost a flub technical issue. Right away.
We delayed an hour for Shabisky, and he's still late.
100%.
When is Shabisky ever not late?
No.
I honestly think he's like me, and time moves differently when he's really high, and he just doesn't understand how linear time works.
Isn't that everybody?
Yeah, but more people. Some people can control it better than others. I can't. I'm just. Oh, we're Bearded Ramblings, by the way. Hi.
We're rambling right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I'm a lightweight as fuck. We're joined by John Morgan, the internet's favorite person, easiest person in the world to get a guest with, absolutely. And Shabisky, who's living up to that proof right now. Shabby's gonna be here in a few minutes. He said he's just getting ready.
In theory.
In theory. In reality, well, he's got to. Well, if he does come in, he's gonna fuck up the cameras, which is an ancient tradition on this show. God help us when we hit 100. Speaking of, this is episode 97. Crazy, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
Madness.
Like almost 100.
Yeah, we've got big plans for episode 100. Lots of guests. To help us reach that goal, if you can help out the channel by sharing, and subscribing, checking out the links in the doobly-doo for Krendars, all in one link tree, for our guests, their stuff, and my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch, which I'm not going to be streaming tonight because I actually feel pretty groggy, as well as someone would after they ate a whole loaf of bread over the course of a day. I feel very, very groggy today. But I don't feel guilty because I hadn't eaten for 2 days straight. So, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was I was hungry. But I am going to be streaming tomorrow over on Twitch for a little bit. I will then be back here for Wasting Wednesday. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the show. But if you do subscribe over on Twitch this Thursday, we are having our first ever watch party. Ooh. We're going to be watching Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which I hear is it's quite a bop. Quite a bop, to say the least. If you guys subscribe, also, it is currently September, so you're going to get a discount. So now's the time. While you're there, subscribe to Krendar, too.
This guy.
That's that guy there. He's been doing it longer than me. Chop, chop. Wallet's out.
I have
No one cares about your shilling, John. No, seriously.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Well, I also have a Twitch, but I rarely use it. Usually use it with free stream and everything. But I do watch parties with my patrons. I think I'm doing like Vampire Shark or something. Actually watch really bad, low budget films like Velocipaster.
Or Rick and Morty a few days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did that to try to grow the Dink Dumpster Discord. And of course, Shad did not have any mods set or anything. And he didn't have any roles.
That's unlike him. He mods everybody.
Yeah. So then all these people started flooding in the chats and screaming, and no one had the ability to ban or kick them or server mute them. And it took Shab like an hour to get around to actually granting the roles and the permissions to people.
Well, have no fear because our Discord
going from one story of failure to another.
Yeah, we got to start off with this, and but I'll show the chat. Don't spoil it quite yet, even though it's in the title. But yeah, our Discord does have plenty of mods. So if you do come over there, it's also got to be like a private DM room. So you know it's going to be a test run. So I'm going to tell you guys now, on the day, don't fuck it up for everyone else. Okay, just remember other people will be there too, and you know, if it works out, fantastic. If not, I'll have to think of something else because you guys can't play with the good toys, apparently. Nah, in all fairness, most people who are subbed are pretty chill. I've hung out with a lot of them elsewhere. So anyway, yeah, let's talk about our sweetest boy in the whole wide world, and Jared. Egghead sent me a link to this. He called out Jared in a video, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, we can watch this on a Tuesday. So yeah. See about freezing into cinema mode.
I like how his logo appears almost like it's like the beginning of a horror movie or something.
I think it's inspired by Black Mirror.
Where to
I've never seen it.
begin on
Hell of a
this
show.
guy? Jared Juggernaut,
Video essay.
aka Jared Genesis, aka Punky J.
AKA, I'm a real man.
This guy,
real-ass
is
man.
just
How many monikers
trash.
does Jared have?
Actually, no,
Just
he isn't
many.
trash because that would be an insult to actual trash. Jared is the
Pretty
equivalent
sure there was at least another couple.
to the blobfish. So why have I
Mr.
decided to
Swirly.
go back and talk about this guy? Jeffrey and I have already talked about him back in June, so why
Get used
bother?
by doing
Well,
that, Egghead.
let's take a trip to August 28th, 2022.
Oh, how ironic is that? Shabby shows up in a video, but he doesn't show up for this bloody show.
Mm-hmm.
Flaky show.
Yeah.
Shabby letting us all down again. You know why?
Well, I guess he's technically on our show now, so.
Technically, yeah. I guess he had to go and water all those weed plants before coming on.
How dare he deprive
where
us
the
of
Altered
the
Perspective
6
decided
words
to
he
do
was
a
going to say
stream
for the whole
about
show?
Jared. They simply do what they
Yeah?
usually do on the
Cool
main
guy?
Drunken Peasant show, where they respond to videos. That's all. And the video they were responding to was Jared going after popular YouTubers.
The most successful grifter I've seen on YouTube. It's pretty amazing. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed at like just a little knob
I hate how
goblin,
people
well,
throw
knob
that
goblin
name
like
around too, or that word
Shabby, shut up. The video's playing. Oh, right. He's not here yet.
around grifter. It's like they'll never use it for
Kinda
the right
ragging on my
thing.
end.
Like it'll be like, oh yeah, here's some big guy that's successful. Fuck this grifter. It's like you're not gonna explain why they're a grifter, because they'd have to be doing like they'd have to be scamming people or whatever kind of thing for them to be a grifter. It's not just if they're successful and people are throwing
They're
them
a
money on
grifter.
Pretty tame, right? Now, you would think with Jared being such an alpha male, he would be able to take it, right? Instead, he
Oh.
decided to get mad, decided to make an anti-DP Gilded server, and bitch about it on video. So let's take a look at it, shall we?
you know,
No, we don't. For
Alpha, he
example,
doesn't need to wear a shirt.
no. Also, he doesn't need to, for example, frame his posters. He cuts them out like he's 13 years old.
Mhm.
And
I like
you
how
know,
he's always got only one tone of voice he ever uses. Like he's got no actual emotions.
yeah, he kind of reminds me
I
of.
kind of fall into that category.
He kind of reminds you a little bit of Matters the Fourth. No, because who like
little bit.
yeah, and they both like each
No
other.
wonder he likes him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both have the
Dream
eyes
team.
of a murderer. So
I wasn't gonna
But
mention these
that
people
Mathers guy
anymore,
has just
but
like terrifyingly blank eyes.
someone really needs to
Strangles fucking
step in
squirrels in the
here.
woods.
Drunken peasants, you guys are just beyond losers.
First off, he sounds like he's gonna start crying. Second, put on a damn shirt. I know it's hard for you to wear a shirt without dirtying it up and cutting up the collar, but good
oh,
lord,
come
man.
on, Egghead, you could have retaken that bit.
The fact that you're still
Yeah, that's
talking
fine.
about me. Still. I was thinking maybe you drop it, you know.
Why?
Maybe, just maybe, a few months ago.
Because they get views from it.
You know, when I came back,
Not
I
just
figured,
views, but
okay, these
genuine
guys will have...
enjoyment. Like just like us,
Yeah.
we get enjoyment and views out of it. It makes us feel better about ourselves, quite honestly, knowing that this creature is out here, not because he's fat or maybe that he doesn't make as much money, or that he's single. None of that. Plenty of people out there, great people, who are all those things. It's because the shit that comes out of his mouth.
Have their fun, but they'll move on.
Medicine for depression.
Nope,
Still not
should have known better.
You put shit out online. What did you expect to happen? You don't get to play the shocked Pikachu meme when they respond to you.
Guess what their fucking live stream was called that I stepped into today?
I
Milking.
don't think Jared's
Milking
really
Jared,
shocked. He's just
part
trying to.
4, I think it was, or something.
He's just trying to like discount like what DP's doing. Like, oh yeah, they're losers. That's why they cover me. So I don't think Egghead's depiction of Jared is accurate there.
Well, it's not that he doesn't even understand. I think I was talking to Red Eye yesterday on Coffee and Chat about this, and he doesn't understand that like the stuff that comes out of his mouth, he then contradicts immediately. It's like there's no weight behind it. It's about the only thing in his life that has no weight. Now, that was a fat joke right there.
Yeah.
But
Phobic.
100%. I guess I'm a self-hating fat person. Speaking of, Christ, did you see someone tweeted out that trying to make a city more walkable is fat phobic?
God.
How?
Because
going for a walk is hating fat
anti-fat.
people? What?
Yes, there is a small and very unvocal but occasionally hilarious minority of people out there who think
That
that
hate
like,
walking.
well, a lot more people hate walking than a minority, but like fucking hell, like they really do think that like if you make a city more accessible, less car focused, you're actually throwing shade at like fat people. But that's a tangent we could be on all day.
But
a lot
fat
of
people
cities-
create plenty of their own shade.
In a lot of cities like New York, it's easier to get around via like foot.
On Manhattan,
like,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Christ, it's so easy. Although, enjoy the homeless people. Like Jared is just pure and utter. Like he's detached. But John, did you see when Teddy Rubskin tried to befriend him for a little bit? I don't know if it was befriend, but tried to just talk to him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
And then
he was friends with him until he looked at his view counts. You know, he'd look at us and he'd be like, "Wow, you guys are so weak and pathetic. You wish your channel was doing as good as mine." You know. No, I don't. Not if that meant that all the people who follow me hate my fucking guts. I guarantee there's one or two hate views I get per year, I guess. I think I get like one troll a year. It's actually kind of impressive for the internet. And it like, Jesus Christ, I would not want to live as Jared at all, under any circumstances. There's so many things that make Jared bad.
Some stupid shit.
The fact that you get triggered over this is insane. You have done a whole
look who's
series
here.
of
It's
bad...
time. It's time that we have a Shabception. Shabception. Wow. Shabby, you look beautiful.
Wow, is it 6 o'clock already?
So Shab, why are you 22 minutes late?
22 minutes.
You mean an hour and 22 minutes?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
No.
there was this thing called cam and mic check you might want to be aware of that we mention almost every time.
You saying that my camera and mic aren't good? You don't like my camera and mic?
Well,
Why are you
ours
so
were
tardy,
up
Shab?
to something. Something interrupted our good cam and mics, and now I have to reset them all live on stream.
Shab, why are you so tardy all the time?
Ooh, slurs. Only I can use that.
Also
slur.
late.
Yeah,
Why are
yeah.
you also late?
I'm using
Don't
the
call
term
me that
appropriately.
name. Okay,
Well,
Gene,
you are
stop being a
tardy.
bigot. No, you're that. Stop it, Gene. You're retardy. Okay?
See, now
I
that
hate
is
this guy.
offensive.
He's late over again?
I'm retardy.
Mm.
But I couldn't have made it here by 23 minutes ago, okay? I'd get in trouble.
No, there's no way you could have made it here by the time you said you'd be here.
I said last night I'd be 1 hour. That's it.
Yeah, and you said you were an hour and a
You don't
half.
deserve
made
that
effort.
beard.
I even made that effort for you, man, and you still came in late.
Shab, Remember when we were talking about like executive functioning?
I'm not an executive. Okay, I
Oh.
don't have a. I'm not. Shut up! I'm just
You
busy.
need to look into that. Like people who have issues with like executive dysfunction or executive functioning deficits.
Stop being retarded, Gene. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, just be late once, not twice.
Yeah.
Or every time. Except for the very first time that you were on our show, and then you were here exactly when we wanted you to be here. It was crazy.
Wait. Hold up. Egghead made a video called Jared Juggernaut, The Story of Failure.
Yes.
I'm in this video, correct?
We already watched a little bit of it, yes.
If I'm not in this video, I'm calling out Egghead, okay?
Mouse,
You already
29
were.
minutes long, so I have to be, okay.
Yeah, and they started off by going after DP. Oh, there you are. Yeah.
There's me!
There's you.
A lot of cartoons
The lack
going on.
of self
But it is
awareness.
Egghead.
You can't tell the
with
story
it. I
of
swear
Jared
to God.
without a Shabisky.
They cannot get enough of me.
Well, I mean,
They need me.
Title is The Story of Failure. That's definitely a good part of his failure.
Boils down to you. Yeah.
That was my favorite Jared failure.
Yeah. But not include that would be...
He's like, hey, we got him, guys. We got him.
I'm wondering,
We
could he
got
ever
him.
top it? Like, what would he do? Like, maybe because he's been swatted at one point, so which is not a good thing for the record. Get him arrested for the things that he probably does have at his hard drive, not for just random shit. You know.
That's probably the funniest part of that clip, though, when he's like, "We got him, bro." That's probably the peak of the
Absolutely.
there.
Oh,
I feel like his hard drive is probably a terrifying place, though. I agree.
Oh yeah. I bet he doesn't even like put it in secret like folders that you have to go through multiple layers of folders or even like admin. It's just there on screen with these.
There's probably a folder on his desktop called Naked Kids or something.
He had to create a new YouTube account because he lost his password to like the email address he used, and it's like, God, he does not.
Yeah, could you imagine ever doing it like that? Ha ha ha. Let's watch more of Jared, the failure, not me. Yeah, Krendar remembers.
And as conceited as this is, I'm basically their god. I'm the reason for their existence.
That's true, Gage. Next person to subscribe on the channel will be subscriber 300 to get on subscribing.
Hey.
And I promise, as always, if anyone subscribes here, subscribes or follows over on Twitch, who donates, does whatever, I will do some curls, arm curls, because I'm fucking loving any excuse to do the arm curls. I'm just loving it.
How about the fact that you want to do arm curls?
Then I just do them anyway.
Do an arm curl for every arm curl that you do.
Yeah, Jonah.
You serious?
The fact that you think you are anything of importance is fucking hilarious. You are nothing but a lol-cal pedo, and we will get to that later on.
I don't even want to be, man. Okay? I'm not even power tripping like that. These guys can't move on. Like, for
Discord
whatever
keeps,
reason, these
lagging in and out. Is
losers
that happening to anyone
can't.
else?
What?
Nope.
What? What did you say, Gene?
Yeah, I'm having issues with my Discord.
What's happening, babe? Just fix it, Gene. God.
Yeah, what's the...
It's supposed to be smart, Gene. Plus, press the fix button.
Yeah, I'm the pretty one.
Yeah, it's right there.
Krendar's the Krendar one. Shabby's the talented one, and you're the smart one.
Yeah, Gene. You're supposed to be fucking smart around here. Big idiot.
There it goes again.
I'm the Krendar one.
Keep my fucking name out
He's
of
the
their mouth.
beardy.
What did you
the beardy.
expect? You post shit online. You are a lol cow. You want DP to stop talking about you, Jared? Then do us all a favor. Stop posting.
Why is that, man? Why is it you guys are so invested in me?
Or start
because
posting
you're losers.
good shit. Like, I don't know. What could he post? A cooking video. Oh God, Jared cooking.
I want to see that now.
That would be nightmarish.
Okay, cooking contest. Cook-off Jared versus Cobes.
Cobes got it. Cobes
right
actually
now.
has some experience doing things in this world, at least a bit.
I've seen actual chefs go, wow, that meal Cobra posted was terrible, but I can make it good. You think Jared could even get that
Yeah.
far? I don't think so. You know.
Cobes at least
couldn't
has the
make-
core of a good idea that can easily be fixed.
Yeah. I
There's-
couldn't
and
imagine
that's what
Jared making
losers do.
scrambled eggs or anything.
Right.
Nothing that's goopy,
Without fucking
please.
it
He's
up.
goopy enough as it is.
Hey, just bully
Actually,
and harass
he could
people.
make
'Cause
scrambled
you got
eggs
nothing else, man.
perfectly fine as long as he tries to make an omelet.
Yeah.
Man, you guys, your show sucks.
I just protect
Your,
enough. So
your show's just fucking awful, Ben. You know this.
You smell that? It's the
I
strong
didn't
sense
catch a
of
word
irony.
of what that was.
Yeah, your audio is kind of a bit distancy.
Yeah, I said my Discord's acting up, so I'm gonna close it and open it again.
Okay.
Do it.
In a sec.
Look at Gene messing everything up.
Could you imagine
Right
a
in the
guest
middle of
doing
our
this?
serious show.
Shameful.
Piece of
Shame.
shit.
Look at the picture on screen. That just sums up our experience towards him right now.
J-Rock.
Yeah, look at that.
That's his dad when he comes into his room to tell him to turn the music down.
Why does it smell like that in here?
You know what the sad fact is? Even though he's in Texas, even though it's the middle of summer, if he were to open up his window, not a single insect or fly would just fly in. They'd be too much for them. It would be like some sort of natural pesticide. There's a
Pig farms smell better than his room.
Yeah, they go over to the pig rendering plant across the way.
Yeah.
Much better in there.
Yeah. Hog fat. Jared also wouldn't be able to survive if people didn't talk about him. That's another thing. Like, he does love this shit because it's the only time anyone gives him any time of day, anywhere, under any circumstances. Like, he has nothing to live for at all beyond being a lolcow. Like, what does he have? He doesn't have friends. He doesn't have fans. And if he does, okay.
That's really
Like
sad.
two really weird people.
Yeah, that Irish
That is
guy.
great.
I remember that Irish guy and Mathers the fourth. Oh, we need to look into that Irish guy sometimes.
Yeah, that Irish guy is so weird.
Yeah. Oh, that's all I remember. He's Irish guy, and I think he might be on the spectrum. That's all I remember about him.
So far, you haven't convinced me you're not talking about yourself so far.
Well, I am on the spectrum, so I'm not helping at all.
Whoa.
Exactly. I honestly don't know who you're talking about, though.
Technically, I am in a way one of Jared's fans, and so are you, because we're watching his stuff, even if it's going.
Anti-fans, or whatever you want to call it.
That's true. Maybe. Okay, Gene, you take as long as you need. Just okay.
Gene.
Gene.
God, what a doofus Gene is.
Did that
It's
fix
not my
it?
fault. That seems to be better now.
Okay.
Irony just
Alright.
coming off of you. You are a massive hypocrite. Let's take a look at the long list of people that you have badmouthed. Negative Creep, H3H3, Penguin Zero, Tamara Chambers, JonTron, Camelot 331, Brutal Moose,
JonTron,
Reviewing
oh my God.
Tech USA, and the list just goes on. You
JonTron.
are a
Jaden Animations, oh, he's so pissed that he can't have sex with her. He's so pissed that she's asexual.
massive hypocrite.
I just find it especially funny that
You know-
he went after JonTron.
Or pushing up
That's
roses.
just surreal.
He didn't make a video
Yeah.
about her, I noticed.
Didn't
not just quit
JonTron,
your...
like come out as being like far right and everything? Like, didn't he
He's got some.
go on?
People
he's
have been
got some
saying
views.
that. I didn't witness it.
Yeah.
He's got some views on immigration that for him is a bit hypocritical, considering he himself is from an immigrant family. But I can still enjoy his stuff because he normally goes after people far, far worse than him, like Gwyneth Paltrow and the like. I still love what
Oh
he
my
does.
god,
Oh yeah,
that was a funny episode.
right outside her place in London. That was
Fucking
great.
your podcast and do
He's
something
got a good
else.
sense of humor, that guy.
Are you
I don't know
really
anything about
that
his views,
just so
but
full of
I
pride
don't
that
care.
you can't take an L?
Art
You
the
know what I
artist.
mean? He can't take an L. Poor little Benny boy.
Benny boy.
And I called him.
He always thinks this is like some sort of like, haha, I'm gonna give them names like boy and like little kid and stuff like that, even if they're much older.
Showing
than-
just how much of alpha he is. He's in a
Yeah,
higher
he-
tier than they are.
That's what he did with me. He called me a kid. And it's like, dude, I'm not that much younger than you. Like,
What
only a
does he
couple
say
of
to
years.
Plus, like, if you're gonna
Rich
talk about
old
people
man.
being like, if you're going to talk about people being like a kid in spirit in terms of being emotionally mature, it's like you're living on your own and are a functioning member of society. Like he doesn't hit any of the adult like check marks.
Right.
Yeah, he.
Also, I love August's comment about the Jared versus YouTube gamers because he can't figure out video capture. Do you remember that? I remember they showed on DP a little while ago. He tried doing like a let's play of some, what was it, clock tower or something?
Mm.
And he's just like got his camera pointed at his TV from too far away, so nobody can really see what's going on.
Darkside Phil had a better setup than he did.
It's something that, like, when you're first getting set up, like way back in the day, trying to do gaming, and you didn't get a capture card, maybe you do some weird shit like that for a couple of streams or something.
I've never done that, and I don't have a capture card. Like, fuck you, my first time was better than that.
Yeah, when I was like 13, I decided to make some gaming videos, and it's like, okay, how do you do it where it's not amateur? And you look it up. Oh, you're supposed to use this thing known as a capture card, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
or just do it off your computer instead.
Yeah, or if you got a PC, a little thing called an emulator. No one really holds you responsible, so you don't bring it up all that much. Like, there's tons of ways around it. It's not that complicated. If my dumbass self can do it, well, I don't know. He is a bit lower on me on the old pecking post.
A
So.
lot.
For what he
read a list of instructions and to follow through with like 3 or 4
Watch a YouTube
steps
video
like
of an Indian guy explaining how to do it.
You know,
it's too much work.
One thing is, too, you bring up capture card. He actually didn't need a capture card for that because he was playing a PC game.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, he wasn't even playing a console or nothing. All he had to do was click a couple buttons on OPS to share the screen that he's playing, but that's too complicated.
Hell, he could have done XSplit, for God's sake. That's what I started off with. Does anyone remember XSplit? Fuck's sake. But
I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
It was actually more stable than OBS at times, but it was far less. You could do far less with it. But you could live stream. You'd be up in the corner. You'd have your own little chat box, and it worked.
In regards to Lady Hopium and, you know, allegations.
And here we go with the BS allegations that happened a year ago. And what was the result of said allegations?
It's fucking nothing!
Nothing ever came of it. And we shall get into the whole Lady Hopium in a moment, but I think it's time
to
move on.
Oh,
I don't know about this. I don't know anything about this one. What?
I was actually in the middle of a lot of this drama.
Where's Lady Hopium come into this? It's Jared thing.
Oh dear.
Well, she did the Ben Pie drama streams and everything.
Well, also she called out.
Yeah.
She also called out Jared as well. So
Okay.
yeah, that's the overlap. So I guess he's trying to kind of piggyback off that. He often tries to do that. He often tries to piggyback off things. That's exactly what Brett used to do back in the day. He used to be very. He used to anytime there was a drama that had nothing to do with him, but it involved people he didn't like, he kind of worm his way into it to have like an ally.
Yeah, you meant she, right? We're still talking about
No, I'm talking about Brett, as in Brett Keane.
Yeah. You didn't hear Brett came out as a woman?
No.
Well, he's got the boobs for it.
Bullshit video.
And those sexy breeding hips.
Do you think Dorn is really
So
just
after
his
Jared
other side of
decided
himself?
to make this video,
Glenn and Glenda. Brett and Brett and Bretta.
does he move on? No.
Never have
he
seen them on
decided
screen
to
at the
call
same time.
for a
Dorn.
false flag campaign against DP, which is very interesting because Jared, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you simply having a YouTube channel, you're in violation of their rules. You streamed porn in 2019. Don't remember? Here's
Holy
the
shit!
clip.
You hear about that, Shabisky?
I would
God,
gladly
isn't
take one for
that
the
long
team for
ago? It was
this
in
little punk ass
2019
kid.
now?
You want to see some?
Yeah,
What
time
happened?
moves.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not been.
Yeah, fuck. That was quick.
You know how long DP's been dealing with Jared? The original hosts were on it, and right at the end, the last few episodes, Scotty responded to fucking Jared, the one where he farted on screen. And you see, he called out Keemstar and said he'd go to his house.
He called out Keemstar and said what?
He's going to go to his
You're
house.
cutting out again there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jared said he's gonna go to Keemstar's house.
Yeah.
Ooh. Trying to do what that one guy did to Boogie.
Some
I don't think it
Pornhub?
would go in Jared's
I'll do
favor.
it, bro. Hey, Shabisky, this one's for you, homie. Enjoy the
Yeah,
strike.
Shab.
Yeah, you showed that that's
Is he
Shabisky.
doing it?
Dude, he's playing 40 chess.
Is he
with
really
you, Shab.
doing it? Is he really showing Pornhub?
How y'all liking this, bitch?
He's on Pornhub? Dude, I got Jared to go on Pornhub on live stream. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Wait, I didn't even get him to do it. He got him to do it. It's like somebody said earlier that fucking Jared just trolls himself. He's sitting over there trolling himself playing porn on his fucking video. Oh my god, dude.
Shab,
No
see, your
way.
childish mind
That's
just
too
can't
much.
comprehend.
His stream got
that Jared
taken
got the
down.
better of you there.
No way.
Yeah. The account has been terminated. Oh my god! No, his channel just got fucking terminated.
Shabby, you're a very petty man, you know that? He is trying to bring happiness and joy to many children. Many children.
Cutting out, Lev.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting in and out.
Okay, hold on. How's that sound now? Sound better?
Good.
Yep.
Stay there. Stay right
Okay.
there.
Look
all
at the
night.
camera and see how close I have to stay to the damn thing to make
don't
it
see
work.
you.
Well, watch the stream, and you'd see
Oh
it.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, like it's literally over my face right now. So I guess it's the wire whenever I move it. Because by the way, chat, am I like that to you? Like, is it just Discord or is it that as well?
I didn't even notice there's a bunch of Shab jobs going by at the top in this clip. That's funny. Who doesn't want a Shab job?
$2 Shab jobs. That's a good deal.
Whoa. Yeah. Deal of a lifetime.
So, what does Jared and his little simps plan to do? They attempted to raid.
It's not all that bad. I guess it is just Discord that's causing it. Fucking weird.
And false flagged the show. And
Well, it's
what
got the
was
built-in
result of that?
noise filtering, so that's probably why.
Yeah. Probably turn that
Also,
off
I'd
in
like to point
settings.
out that Jared's own fans were starting to turn on him because they found out that, oh shit, this guy is an actual pedo and actually wants to date children. Apparently to Jared, it's ageism to be against pedophilia.
Just like
no.
Lucas.
Just no. So
Jared
after that failed
really
raid,
seems like the kind of guy who's got his
believes
priorities
in his
straight.
little evil black heart that it was a win for him in his eyes. He even took credit for Billy losing his Discord account. Jared was on such a high in his.
Look at this thing. He just took it a knife.
Can you put the
to
volume
it.
up on the video a little bit, by the way?
Sure, and then I
Hey.
won't be able to hear. Yeah, so
I know, but we can't hear him.
his mind, but that was all.
Well, low
gonna come
energy.
crashing
Being overweight
down
doesn't mean
real
you're in bad
hard.
shape. I mean, according to Jared, sumo wrestlers are
On
fat. They're
September
in good
'first,
shape.
Lady Hopium, the woman who
That's what
Jared
Jared's
decided
dealing
to
with.
piggyback off of and continue the bullshit spread, decided to hop in her chat, and this was the result.
Oh, here we go. Wait, we gotta address this first. Jared Juggernaut, victim of Benpai here. Keep up the great work. I support you all the way. Jared Juggernaut, the artist formerly known as Jared Genesis, I presume.
Artist?
I appreciate your support, but as I've already told your fans, I denounce you and want nothing to do with you. You are on record defending pedophilia,
not just
on
defending it,
YouTube,
embracing it.
saying
Yeah.
that like 10-year-olds can
Hopium
consent,
is
or
kind of
maybe
trying
even
too hard to
8-year-olds.
use big words here
I
instead of
believe
just
was the
say
quote.
what happened. It seems
Um,
kind of.
and
I don't think she's using big words.
aside from
Of
that,
course you wouldn't.
Yeah, I think.
which is
I think
already
she's
pretty
going out of her
fucking bad.
way to
You're
try to.
just kind of like a
Be a little bit too diplomatic when you get out of here, you fucking
When
pedophile.
all you can do is just
Yeah.
when you could just say what you want to say. You were caught on film defending. This it's like
Well, I think it's just like when you're on camera, sometimes your brain kind of shuts off and it's kind of hard to
Maybe,
collect your
yeah, maybe
thoughts
she
and-
didn't expect to see him.
she also said he's
Yeah.
an artist. He
Well,
said
no,
formerly known-
Shabby, that artist formerly known as Prince. That joke.
Yeah.
That's what she was
Oh,
doing.
it's a
It's
joke.
just, it's just a meme.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they
okay.
changed their name. You know.
a bottom feeding like lol cow.
Jared calling her an ageist.
I'm an ageist? Wait, I'm an ageist because I don't think pedophilia is okay? Yeah, get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck out of my chat, fam. I'm an ageist because I don't think pedophilia is okay.
Don't call him fam.
Go fuck yourself. Leave.
She calls everyone
I don't
fam.
want you or your fans anywhere near
Kind
my
of ruins
fucking
the
community.
meaning of the
And I
term when you
don't
do it to
want
everybody,
your
doesn't it?
No one-
fucking
What
promotion,
does fam even
alright?
mean? I'm gonna admit I don't even know what that.
It's supposed to be short for family.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody should be talking about Jared and refer to his fans as if there's something that exists, really. Like, I don't want
Yeah.
you and your fans around here. You mean him
Well,
and his two
he's-
weird buddies that are following him around for a little bit, and then they'll end up
Yeah.
leaving him, and two others will come along. He doesn't have, like, if he has fans...
He has many sock accounts, okay? That's
From
almost like
Morgan.
fans.
Well, he's got a lot of sock accounts, but he does have a few orbiters, so. And just a few orbiters, like, can be really fucking annoying. Can be like a fungus.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
have 5 people on your side, especially those who have no lives and have no problem, like, false flagging and doxing and all that shit, it can make someone's life a living hell.
Yeah, imagine having like 5 Scotties at your disposal.
Yeah, hell, it's not that many degrees of separation. Scotty could end up being on Jared's.
Oh boy!
Now that's gonna be an anime betrayal if I've ever seen one.
Thing I need is, and I said this when fucking Brett Keane decided to put his fucking hat in the ring, like, oh, the fucking Lady Hopium Benpai situation. No, alright? I don't need bottom feeders. I don't need bottom feeder pieces of shit to, push this, Me Too message forward. No thank you. No thank you. Go back to your little fucking pedo corner of the internet. And actually, how about just get off the internet, because you shouldn't be on here in the fucking first place? And the fact that you just defended that, by the way, by calling me an ageist, you didn't say like, oh, I'm not a pedophile, I didn't do this or that.
You shouldn't be on the internet if you're a pedophile.
Yeah, if you're a pedophile, I don't think you should be anywhere except in a special commune for other pedophiles.
Your internet activity should be watched over very thoroughly, kind of thing. You shouldn't.
I think it already is.
Yeah, you shouldn't have the same freedoms that everyone else has.
It should be like Chinese internet, where it's like 90% of the internet is cut off, and you've got like all the websites that you could interact in theory with kids would be. You
can pay your bills on the internet, and that's it.
You look at
you look at
the weather, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe like you're allowed to watch YouTube, but you can't have an account to like leave comments or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like when you're a kid, how your parent would put the restriction on the browser where you couldn't go to certain websites unless you had a password or whatever. Like it only allows them to go to mainstream things like fucking YouTube or CartoonNetwork.com or some bullshit.
But in this case, there's no password. It just says no.
It just says no. Don't make us call the cops. Don't be searching that up.
It just loads a special page that just says nope.
For being against your fucking pedophilic nonsense. Go fuck yourself, fam. Go fuck yourself and get off of YouTube.
Stop calling the word fam if you don't mean it.
Yeah. As you can
it's
see,
kind of
here,
weird hearing people use the term fam like that.
Hope's been doing that for years now. It's just something that they do.
Yeah. Back in the day when I was making beats on MySpace and back in them days, like a lot of us people who made music would call each other fam. That's the only thing it reminds me of. It's weird how Hopium just calls everybody fam. That's really weird.
You're old, Chad. You actually remember using MySpace?
Yeah. I could probably still log into it.
And what was Jared's response? Well, in Jared typical fashion, he didn't handle the rejection pretty well. He even did a little video response to her. So let's respond to that as well, shall we?
Alrighty, so got another banger for you guys. Checking the sound settings.
Is that a bowl of cereal back there?
I can barely make out.
I don't know
what that is.
I
Probably
think
don't ask now.
It's better not to ask.
Muesli.
Guys, you gotta hear the lovely voice 91.
Apparently doing this shit before
He wouldn't
you
eat that
recorded was too
healthy.
hard for you?
We'll go to like 95. Alright. That works. One day I'll learn to do that before I start a video.
Learning a new
Why
way
would
to
you need
build.
Hopio.
It's a
Why?
video! It's a video! You don't... It's not like a live
Yeah.
stream. You can take as long as you need.
Yeah, what's the use of that? Right now, you could stop recording and then press start again. Like,
Learning how to
right at this
edit
very
once
moment.
again is hard, Shab.
He
It's not-
just changed it.
Yeah. You don't even need an
Like-
edit. There's not even an edit necessary. You could just like completely redo it.
Maybe one day I'll learn how to edit the volume of stuff before I start recording. Maybe one day. That's some high fucking technology right there. Oh my god.
You can't just
The guy.
you can't just do a test run and then listen to it and then adjust. That's crazy.
But I think he's the kind of guy that
Boom,
can't do
Opio.
any sort of like procedural activity where he goes through like a series of steps. He has to do everything at once, and he doesn't think about like what order he does things in.
I was gonna say when he buys groceries, it must be a fucking nightmare. But then I realized no, his ma buys groceries for him.
Oh yeah. You can't afford a grocery.
The former British guy.
It's like if he buys a piece of
turned
furniture
tranny.
or like
That's
some
great.
coffee
You know,
machine,
respect your life choices.
and there's like a six
but you're
step set of
obviously
instructions.
just doing it for attention.
He wouldn't be
sweetheart.
capable of
You're
doing
a
it. He'd
retarded
need somebody else to do it
SJW.
for him.
You'd be screwed.
Dad,
Yeah.
do this for me.
Build this table for me. I'm a real ass man.
I'm a real man.
I hate you. I hate you. Could you do this for me? I hate you. He never left the emo phase, you know, especially because there's a fucking Linkin Park poster in the background there.
Yeah,
Really?
you support her.
Yeah, one of them back there is I think it's for
That's
like
funny.
breaking the habit or whatever.
Life choices,
Yeah.
and yet in the same breath you mock her. And I can't believe I'm defending her, but it's Jared. He will make a sane person insane.
And the reason why I know this is because you use terms like chud, which is only like that's the only thing an SJW has aside from incel, chud and incel.
What's funny is
What is that?
I've never heard an SJW say chud in my life.
I can
Yeah,
think
what
of
is
another
The
word.
SJWs.
Can you guys think of another word we could use for Jared?
Honestly, chud is perfect.
A failure.
What is a chud? I've never heard this.
I could make a
It's-
shoe on head joke, but we're gonna listen to her after this, so no, I'm good.
I've never heard the term chud before.
It's from an old movie, I think it was, or movie or book. Something underground dweller. I forget what the CH stands for.
Yeah,
I
if
feel like
anyone
it's a
in the
really
chat-
bad word I shouldn't say.
In about 10
No,
years'
it's just-
time, it's gonna be a slur.
Yeah.
It's just a generic insult, like you're calling him like a hideous mutant, basically.
Mm.
you are actually a spitting
It's an
image
ugly
of a
person
chud.
with a big
Oh.
ego.
Wait, hold on. You actually get the Urban Dictionary right here.
Aside from incel, chud and
Cannibalistic
incel.
humanoid
What's funny
underground
is
dweller.
you are-
There you go.
Ah, hold on. There we are. Oh, for God's sake, Egghead.
From the movie Chud.
Yeah, Egghead. Let me see
I'm
the
gonna
fucking.
put it up there for a millisecond.
There, Christ.
God, Egghead.
An attractive
on the
person
editing.
defining characteristic is their egotism. Most often used as typically one-dimensional preps, chasses, or the like. Particularly mean insult should not be taken or thrown around lightly. Well, yeah, but yeah,
It was,
So it's kind of like just like a fedora beard. It's like, hey, it's a really ugly person that uses a ego to hide behind them being ugly.
Yeah, it originates from a horror movie in the 80s called Chud.
Although I don't think
should
that
watch that
connection
movie.
lasts. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
I don't know how many
I've
people
never
know
seen
that
it.
connection
You
anymore, but
guys
that's where
are
it
that
started.
stupid where you only have 2 insults, and so it makes it very easy to
Oh,
identify
also,
your
you can kind of guess what the third word was meant to be. It rhymes with metaphile.
kind.
Hmm.
I have nothing to say to you except that I really do think you're an absolute loser.
Then why were you trying to reach
and
out
that's
to
the
them?
reason why you have
Well,
4
I mean,
followers.
Jared
on your
has
stream.
quite the catalog of
You're
insults.
fake. And obviously,
Loser,
I know
fake,
this because
beta.
Yeah, so not really. I think Cobes is a better menagerie of
Yeah.
insults.
because you used to be friends with Ben. Anyone who used to be with friends with Ben is obviously a fake person.
You'd be friends
Yeah,
with Ben.
Shabisky. I don't know. I kind of agree with Jared here.
Don't feed the bog monster, okay?
That was
Like,
the dumbest thing ever.
yeah, like
Chad's friends with
he'd be
Ben.
friends.
Chad is
He
pretty
would
fake.
be. He would be 100% friends with Ben if Ben put up with his terribleness. But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Because one thing Ben did is like he had people rate his chat with like pupils and stuff, and he was gonna have Jared on. So that's something where like what Ben was doing wasn't even him being a malicious troll. That was him like goofing off and stuff. And it's like if I found out some big YouTuber was gonna have me on and they did something like that, it just shows how much of a snowflake he is, because it's like he could have just laughed at it and been like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna be on this guy's channel in like a week." So it's like he took something that wasn't even supposed to be malicious and got like offended over it.
yeah.
Projection is strong with this one. Also, Ben was never friends with Lady Hopium. I just like to point that out.
Obviously,
true,
someone I
yeah.
would never even consider taking seriously.
They had lunch
But
together once.
I just want you to know, like, I do not care what you think about me.
Oh, so they're basically dating then.
Yeah.
Okay, you and your four friends.
When do you think the last time
maybe at
Jared's
best.
had an interaction outside of the internet with anyone? You know?
If
Well,
you
yelled at
didn't
his
care
dad that
about
one
what
time.
She thought of you, why
That
did you
was
go
on the
into her stream
internet.
trying to suck up
Maybe
his
those few scenarios where the cops came and took him to the like ER
You're
for
an
psych
absolute
evaluation.
weirdo creep. And that's a lot coming from me.
It's true.
Okay, you retards with your purple hair.
Oh,
You're the laughing
Bad
stock
word.
of the fucking internet.
So
He loves the
okay?
purple hair thing.
You don't
Hold on, that
believe
was
in
kind of
tolerance.
interesting.
You don't
what he
believe in
said.
anything.
Is he calling himself a creep there? Because he said you're a creep, whatever, and that's a lot coming from me. Like, what are you insinuating there? Are you insinuating that you are a creep?
Exactly.
he's trying to
Good
show-
catch. Good catch, Shab. Good catch.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, I think he's just trying to show some level of like formal humility, but he's too stupid to like properly fit it in his speech.
He's just aping
Yeah.
it. He doesn't actually understand what it means. He just knows that
Yeah.
you're meant to do it in this circumstance, which is what a sociopath or a psychopath, forget which one, they laugh on command and turn it off, and we all know about his terrible laugh. So think about that, like, ah, and then it stops laughing. Yeah, that's kind of a red flag right there.
You're really no better than a grifter.
That is the most ironic thing coming from you. The guy who said multiple times that you would never return to YouTube is now on YouTube begging for people to donate to your PayPal. And you actually said that if
Hey,
you
by
got
the
to
way,
1,000
guys, could you donate to my PayPal? That would be really great.
Yeah.
I don't want to beg or
No,
anything. but
me.
He gets a little bit. He gets a little bit, but not
I
much.
hate how
I really need
people-
donations.
I hate how people throw around this grifter term. Can people start using it right? Like there was this one motherfucker called like Wizard or something that he was calling me a grifter a while back and stuff, and he was a dumbass. He was having tragic on his thing talking shit about me, and then he later figured out like, oh, Tragic's a piece of shit spreading lies, but the whole time he kept on calling me a grifter. And it's like you hear him, he calls everybody who's a YouTuber who he doesn't like a grifter. It's like just because there's somebody on the internet that you don't like making money, that doesn't mean they're a grifter. Like a grifting means that they're doing like scams. Okay,
Well, I mean,
if
that's
you're not
like,
if you're not catching them on scams to get money, then they're not a grifter. They're just a YouTuber guy that you don't like that makes money.
Mm.
Yeah, but you see
That's
that with
what
a lot of
grifter
like
is. What are you talking
urban-
about?
Yeah, you see that with like a lot of urban like internet terms. People just start using them whenever, and it just becomes a
Yeah.
word synonymous with people
Yeah,
you
it's
don't like.
silly.
And then the words
they
lose
don't-
all meaning.
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers, you would also stream. Jared, you're a grifter.
You just like to spread hate.
And a bigly, I can't believe I just said that. A bigly ineffectively one.
Well, now Egghead-
A bigly ineffectively one. What the fuck is going on with my brain tonight?
Dude, now Egghead is doing wrong in his video too, because he's not even properly like defining what grifter is. He's being like, "Oh no, they aren't grifter. You're a grifter."
That's
like-
true. Yeah,
Jared's too much of a
why.
loser to be a grifter. He doesn't make
He
money.
wants
You have
to
to
be a
make
grifter.
money. You have to accomplish something in order to be a grifter. He accomplishes nothing in every day.
That's
Like,
true.
everyone
To be
you
fair,
don't
he
like-
would if he could.
Yeah, everyone you don't
He's
like
too
on the
lazy
internet
to be a
is,
grifter.
He's
He's
an
too
Yeah.
incel
lazy.
grifter
He wants to
next
be
to
one though.
Yeah.
Okay, Lady Copium.
Oh my god, the lack of self-awareness. All you do, Jared, is spread hatred.
Seriously, learn to hack, sweetheart. You're
What?
a failed troll, though. All SJWs are. You don't
What's
care
Jared
about
doing
anything.
anything?
You don't.
Hacker.
You just.
More terms that make no sense, please. We love them. We love them here. Just more terms that don't apply in this circumstance, or in some cases, any circumstance. Like
Karen
what?
and Kevin, those are two other words people use. A boomer. Like
Yeah,
all these
Karen
words
is definitely
people-
becoming
Yeah.
a term losing its meaning.
A
just
woman
wanna
you don't
cause
like,
havoc
Karen.
because you're psychotic,
Yeah.
lunatics. You are. You're like suicide bombers. You want to take the world down with you.
Suicide bombers.
And really, I don't care if this video gets striped, because it needs to be said. Like, SJWs are the biggest plague of the universe.
He's the first person ever on YouTube to call out SJWs. He is a hero.
Yes.
They really are.
Funny, I would say that your kind is the biggest plague on the face of the planet.
And I think it's hilarious how Ben seems to have a ton of them. Which makes sense, because he's a lunatic too. Anyways, that's all I really have to say, man. Lady Copium, Lady Opium, you're a fucking joke. You're a useful idiot that allowed me to expose Ben, so thank you for that. And enjoy your sad, pathetic life. I will no longer be speaking
Where was
your
the
name.
expose part?
Right?
Jared's always winning, like G-Man. Jared always declares himself to be the victor.
Is the expose
Man,
part where he's
J-Man wins. J-Man always wins.
Shabisky still got his channel, but I got my channel deleted. I won.
yeah. It's like I'm gonna go start a video and be like, Ben's crazy. There, exposed. I exposed him, guys. I don't like him and he's crazy. Haha. Exposed.
I win.
Hey,
Yeah, I
that's
win.
Metrics is
I don't
using.
want to give you any
Yeah.
kind of support.
So there you have it. Jared only piggybacked off of Lady Hopium to expose Ben, and exposing that resulted in fucking nothing and a failed raid.
And, like I said, dude, the fact that you called me a chud tells me everything I need to know about you, sweetheart.
Also called you a pedophile. They called you a
You
pedophile.
are a chud.
And a pedophile. That's a great thing. I was saying this last time we were watching him. And no matter what he says, no matter what you do, you can always just be like, and you like little kids. 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 Just over and over again until...
Always got that trump card.
Yeah. And it'll never go stale because it's the ultimate... It's the ultimate insult that 9 times out of 10 on the internet is just thrown around by angry people. He owns it. Like
He actually is, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't something that was discovered when someone hacked his system. He just was like, yeah, I like little kids.
When you say he thinks like an 8-year-old is emotionally mature enough to date to consensually have a relationship with an adult.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
You know what? That's one thing.
He went down.
He
to
has
say-
accomplished one exposure of somebody himself for that.
Yeah.
Well, not only did he say that, John, but he said that basically once they hit a certain age, they like sold their soul or something like that. What was the term he used? He basically was
They're
saying
not
that they're
pure.
kind of
Oh yeah.
So he's saying
Oh,
that
so he wants to get them when they're
they're-
pure.
yeah, he's
when
saying
they're
they're
pure and
ruining them
innocent.
after a certain age. It's
Life hasn't made
fucking-
them jaded yet. Yeah, exactly.
Art, fuck you and your silly bullshit, okay?
Silly.
Like I
So
said,
silly.
you don't care about anything. You don't, and people see that. You have nothing. You have no passion in your life. You're just a miserable sack of shit.
Projection much?
Just
What's
like
your
Jeremy
passion?
the Grifter, the fucking quartering. You have no real beliefs. You just do what's popular.
No, I
so that
agree with
people
you when you
notice
said he's
I'm
projecting,
assuming that's why you have
But
a
mentioning
sex
like
change, just
terms that
because you
people
wanted
overuse.
attention.
I think
And
people
really, I think
love
that's why a lot
using
of
the
people
term projection too
transition.
much.
And I'm not knocking transsexuals, okay? If you feel like you were born in a different body,
Yeah,
I
but it's like
respect
just
that.
throwing around no
But
you.
I honestly think half
I know
of
you
are
are, but when am
fucking
I?
attention whores, and that's why
Projection
you do it.
much?
So you respect transgender people, and within the same breath, you show that you are no better than the pathetic, bigoted pieces of shit on the planet. Fuck this little prick. He deserves to have his entire channel and IP banned.
So feel free to call me a troll for saying that, but I mean...
No one calls you a troll. You have never trolled anyone in your life. You tried with Shabby, and look where that got you.
Really, just look at SJWs in general. Just look
got him
at
victory.
Dude.
Were you not paying attention?
You're fucking joking.
It's the same logic as Russia and the Ukraine right now. We're reverse offensiving. You know?
Bro, some of you guys, you're so disgusting.
We're advancing
in the
other direction.
You are. Just the way you present yourself, man. It's just, I don't know how you expect anyone to really find you sexually attractive, other than, you know, purple degenerate rats. That's the only people that would find you. Any fucking attractive at all. Any little bit attractive. So that's all I really have to say.
Catfish seem to really like him.
Say I'm tripping over
See how
words
tired he was
because really it's so bothering to me that people like this even exist. Lady Opium, you don't
I'm about to
deserve
fall
the
asleep.
oxygen
Let's make
you
a
breathe.
video.
You're a worthless subhuman scum. And I want you to...
Yeah, we have other shit to watch anyway. Let's just skip to the end. We couldn't have really watched the whole half hour anyway.
I don't want this video to get deleted.
Like I do.
You best fucking believe he would have had a knock on his door from
anyway.
me, motherfucker.
Here we go. This is, I think, him calling out Keem.
Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, it doesn't matter, dude. 99,
got a shirt
8,
on.
1,000 years old, it doesn't matter.
The old days.
And if you think ill of me for that, that's on you. I
wonder what happened to his drums.
really don't give a shit. So cheers, guys, for being here. Still got 46 in the chat.
That was the very piss mug.
I'm not gonna add to it. I don't want this video to get deleted, but you best fucking believe he would have had a knock on his door from me, motherfucker.
You never leave your house. I highly doubt that you would do anything to him. Also, do you really think passive-aggressively threatening him now is a good idea?
Now, to be fair, who leaves their houses these days?
Lightly, you know, ruining someone's life. Yo, you guys are playing a dangerous game, dog.
You talk a big game, but when someone bites back, you act like the biggest Karen. Fuck off.
No.
Go ahead.
Egghead. No.
Bad Egghead.
Egghead just did the thing Shabs was talking about.
Yeah.
He's a bad boy.
Though I would love to hear about
person
your
I don't like. You're a Karen.
I would love that. It would make my
Actually, I'm the one that brought that up.
But anyways,
yes,
guys, that's really all
That's
I got
always
for you
stealing
on this
credit
video.
What up, Jane? Was mine.
I'm no longer going to be talking about drunken peasants.
Yes, you will.
Or, you know, even going on their damn live streams is enough to catch a lot of autism. So
now that's true.
Catch autism.
Well, in all fairness, autism is the vital fluid of the internet. Like Tism's here right now. Tism's on Pedantic Pedestrians over on TikTok. It's everywhere. It's in the air. It's fucking. It's our crack. It's our fentanyl. It's our crocodile.
Well, good luck, buddy. Eventually, I know you guys will get struck down. You know. Eventually you'll show your true colors more and more, like you always do. All narcissists eventually get exposed in the end, so enjoy yourself, guys. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
look in the mirror, Jared. The true monster and the narcissist will look right back at you. And thus concludes the story of a failed attempt to false flag, an attempt to bring down a channel, mainly because they were responding to you.
There we go. Good for you,
Egghead. Egghead is such a grifter, just covering this Jared drama.
What a grifter.
Everything.
What happens if someone's watching us right now on another on another podcast and they go, these bearded rambling guys, they're just a bunch of grifters. Yeah. And then someone watches them and watches them and it's this endless cycle.
Wow, look at these grifters.
Until eventually the first person in the thing watches the last person in the thing and it becomes a closed circle.
Or Boris. Now here we go. This is something I wanted to show you guys. Probably a lot of you have seen it. She's actually currently live streaming right now. But we are going to look
We're
at this.
cooler, so watch us instead.
And donate and check out the links in the doobly-doo, as we do.
Conservative rap idea. Illicit. Any feedback would be great. I'm just getting started as a conservative rapper.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, blacks be the real racist. These Democrat bitches, they need a fucking facelift. Everyone knows conservatives who got the harem. Maybe you heard of a girl, I'm talking Tommy Lammer. Going to town on a pussy with this big ass dick. Ass bouncing up and down, playing with them tits. Take it out and push your head down. She's sucking on my log, really going to
That's better
town.
than anything at
Shooting
Chef
off like I'm American sniper. Come on her chin and she's hissing like a viper. Begging for more, yeah, she wants round two. Hop in my F-150, got work to do. Proud Boys under attack. Commies, libs, scum, gays, socialists, and some blacks. They hate us for our freedom and they want to smash our speech, but we stand up for ourselves online and in the streets. Pop a clip in the AR, it's about to get poppin'.
I like
Leave
this.
Tommy on the bed. Her pussy is a throbbing. Her pussy is a throbbing. This is the real shit. Patriotism can't be fucked with. Yo, this is the real shit.
She knows exactly what.
Slant rhyme there.
All you liberals cannot take away our guns. All you liberals cannot take away our fun. All you liberals
Those
cannot
liberals.
take away our guns. All you liberals cannot take away our fun. This is the real shit. Patriotism can't be fucked with.
Oh God, I just do you remember watching the Proud Boys having all their stuff that was leaked? I think we watched it with Walter and Red Eye last episode. All their training videos and shit with the shields. Yeah, and the Patriot Front. Imagine this playing over with those two kids trying to beat the shit out of each other.
Perfect.
I think this song deserves a music video. This is one of those kind of songs that's funny, and what's gonna make it what's really gonna put the cherry on top and make it a perfect song is gonna be a funny music video to go along with it.
Do it.
Fuck
Make
yeah.
it.
Make it happen.
I need this bitch
fun
to
with
do.
guns.
I need her on the music video. She's the one.
Or just
Okay.
take her audio and put a video with it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a collab.
I mean, she's covering this Reddit, so you just she's fine. Just give her a little fucking credit.
I just need a cardboard cutout of her face,
Coverception.
and I'll put it on.
Or do what
Have
you
the
did
guns
with
and
the WAP music video with your face on it.
Oh yeah.
Just do that with Shoe's face.
Yeah.
Come on.
She'd be angry because they're a little too tanned to be her.
This is the real shit. Patriotism can't be fucked with.
Yeah, she loses it at the end. I don't fucking blame her. These are the motherfuckers who write this shit up on Reddit conservative rap, who lost their minds when she started to hang out with people like Dylan Burns and fucking Vosh. You know, it was fucking brilliant. I really like that song. I think she did a pretty good job of it. Obviously,
You did a good job.
Yeah,
First time, yeah.
Yeah, she knows what the fuck she's doing. Nature is scary on Twitter. Oh yeah, how scary are we talking about? Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, that's scary.
Oh my God.
Someone just got sniped
God,
by
it's
God. Someone
Right?
just got fucking sniped by God.
There was a lightning storm a few weeks ago just outside.
Somebody was like, if I am lying, may God strike me down.
Yeah.
And it happened.
Oh God, he's with a few people and he's just like this pile of ash and they all back off. I don't know this guy. I didn't know him. All right, let's get into it with the most important conversation everyone has been talking about. Ariel.
Don't show your cat on Twitter.
No, that could wait. Ariel being black. Can you believe this shit?
Don't
I'm
care.
pissed.
So
I'm
woke.
pissed. Okay.
Mermaid.
I didn't like any
Everybody
of those
knows
live
mermaids
action.
are Caucasian, all right?
Exactly. All the mermaids I've ever seen were white.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think most people
Bullshit.
freaking out over this were never going to watch this movie. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't like any of the live action Disney films I've seen, and I think that
This
the
is gonna
people bitching haven't seen any of
suck.
them.
This movie's gonna suck, but it's not because she's fucking black. It's because her hair isn't bright red. Seriously,
Right, exactly.
no,
Come
seriously,
on.
they could have made that bright ass fucking red hair because she's a mystical being, a mythical being. She could be
Hair dye.
anything.
Come on.
Look at Twitter. The hair colors on Twitter.
Now,
Like,
have you
it's
ever read the
possible.
book, The Little Mermaid? The book's
Yeah,
pretty
when I was
there
like,
was one.
Yeah, the Anderson one.
It's probably terrifying, I'm guessing.
Look at the downvotes.
Described it as when it gave her feet, her legs, it was like walking on daggers whenever she walked. And the end of the book, she turned into like a bunch of foam. She didn't even get the prince.
Oh, so she turned into Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Kinda. Like, I just want to say this up front. Like, if anyone hates these films, don't hate it because it has girl bosses or people of color or disabilities. Hate them because they're unnecessary cash grabs and are going to be cheap as fuck or poorly acted, even when they have good actors.
Hate it because
on.
they're simping for China.
That's another thing. Mulan sucked. Not because Mulan was a good one in the 90s, because they gave her personality and they gave her fucking depth and character. You can have a girl boss who had, even as a kid, I was like, it's not fun. But
I just want to see Ariel have a crossover with She-Hulk.
Twerking.
I like Skep's comment. I can suspend my disbelief in mermaids, but not being black.
I want to speed it up a little bit or something.
And She-Hulk meets Ahsoka, meets Ariel.
But
and they're all the same person.
Actually, yeah, way too dark. Like Christ.
Come on, fish are white. Come on, Disney.
Maybe like Aquaman black?
Samoan.
Polynesian.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
That really worked.
Yeah.
He was from Stargate Atlantis, the actor.
Yeah, he was way more interesting than the original Aquaman.
Wish I could
I'll also say I never.
He doesn't have a bad voice.
No. Probably the main reason she was picked.
Part of that
Wasn't race more important than their vocals? Or music?
No joke. There are a bunch of like white dudes sitting around a boardroom going, "We need something that's woke. Should we have something that has depth and meaning? That won't sell. Like we need nostalgia and tweeters and tweets and complaints and the quartering." This is a random picture of the quartering up on the on like a board screen, going like, "We need the quartering. If he's angry at this movie's gonna sell." You know?
But I was just thinking, like, the live action Dumbo. What did they do with like the crow characters? Like, were people freaking out over?
I actually don't
some changes
remember.
they made there.
And I know I watched the film.
Which movie?
Live action Dumbo.
Oh, Dumbo. Yeah, I don't know.
Was Jim Crow?
I saw a trailer for it, but I never heard anybody talking about it. One thing I'll give that last trailer, though, at least, is like the visuals of the environment and stuff looked really nice.
Well, they're trying to make it look like the they're trying to make it look like it, but the problem is that A, it's too dark, so it's going to be hard to see, and B, you know, you could go further.
You think the movie's going to be that way, or is it just like weird for the trailer?
I feel like the trailer. The only good part about the trailer is the end where she's singing. This whole part is not very well put together, I think, for Disney quality. This whole intro, I felt
it's too.
I wonder if Disney might want to try like, you know, making a new movie instead of just like remaking all their old shit.
They do sometimes toss out, and they've got a new princess coming in who, once again, oh no, she's a person of color. No, but I think the most important thing is, though, it's going to be a 2D film. Ooh. Yes, now that perked my interest. She has a little goat friend. I don't know much about it.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
No, I really like...
Is that Flounder?
Yeah, it's Flounder.
Flounder looked dumb.
Yeah. Oh,
Flounder
God.
looked dumb.
Oh, no.
Flounder's supposed
Sebastian's
to be bright
not going to have the accent, I guarantee you. He's not going to have the accent.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I do not like the way Flounder looks. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's like black and white stripe. Like Flounder does not look that way.
He was yellow and like
yellow,
blue,
yeah.
right?
Yellow and blue, yeah.
Yeah.
Because these bright colors. I do not like that.
No. See, this is the thing. This is something to get angry at. Don't give a fuck that she's black. Give her the fact that she's not getting a film.
Yeah, come on.
Time.
Stop getting upset. Stop getting upset that the girl fish is the wrong color, and get upset that the boy fish is the wrong color.
The actual
I think
fish.
I think there's plenty of racist people that are mad about the fact that she's black, but I think a good reason to be mad about the fact that she's black is just because it's a lack of creativity. They're just redoing the same thing and then just changing the skin tone of the character, and people shouldn't support that kind of movement.
It's pandering.
It's so lame. Instead of taking Mermaid bitch and redoing her as whatever ethnicity you want, how about we make a new character, a new awesome creative character, maybe even better than
that would be making a new movie, which Disney's not doing anymore.
Yeah.
But instead they do this lame bullshit where it's like it's supposed to be special just because they changed the color of the person. I think that's lame.
Make an old Yeller sequel, like 50 years later.
Yeah, I think they should have focused on a new creative, like a new character who's black, who's a whole new person, like a whole new. I don't think we need to take, Buzz Lightyear. Now he's Black Buzz Lightyear.
I like the old Yeller sequel movie. There's no dogs in the whole movie because he's dead.
It's just.
No, there's a new dog, but this dog gets run over by like a truck or something.
In the first 5 minutes, no.
Cabo style pizza.
For sure.
Dwarves,
where's the cheese?
It's under the sauce, bro.
There's no cheese on it.
Yes, there is. It's under the sauce, bro.
Like, I'm Italian and this is hurting me.
But this shit ain't from Italy, my nigga. It's from fucking Chicago.
It's just sauce.
There's cheese under the sauce, nigga.
That's not enough cheese.
Yes, bro.
It's not enough.
There's fucking cheese on
the best Cabo style pizza.
For sure.
Where's the cheese?
It's under the sauce, bro.
There's no cheese on it.
Yes, there is. It's under the sauce,
I'm
bro.
Italian,
I'm Italian and this is hurting me.
But this shit ain't from Italy, my nigga. It's from fucking Chicago.
It's just sauce.
There's cheese under the sauce, nigga.
That's not enough cheese.
Yes, bro.
It's not enough.
There's fucking cheese on
the best.
Can't they all just
Better
get
than
together
anything
and
you could
acknowledge
do,
that? Just get together and acknowledge that Chicago style sucks as a rule. Like, it doesn't matter if there's extra cheese or not.
That.
Yeah, like you can have a super tangy pizza that is more sauce than cheese, or the opposite, which is more cheese than sauce. But if it's Chicago style, fuck that noise. It's a pie. You're making a big pie or a quiche. Like
I like the white pizzas with like the Alfredo sauce and then like 5 mixed cheeses. And throw some chicken and bacon on there.
Oh god!
And then have the crust stuffed with cheese. Now I'm craving like 20 cheese pizza.
This has been a stressful time. He loses his mother. He becomes the king after all these years. And now apparently he doesn't like his pen. Show us the pen.
I mean, he's going to be at that point where anything sets you off because of all the other shit that's going on.
I'll never
it's so
see
weird
him.
To be able to hear the phrase king these days.
Right? Without it being like a Sigma male sort of like, you go, king. You know, that sort of thing.
What happened to the good old days when like our monarchs were like 12 years old or 14? Like now all our heads of state are like over the age
ever
of
since
80.
insulin came along.
Well, we have to hide them from Jared.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll the next 3 heirs will die. No, the next 2. No, Charles and then it's either Harry or William is the next one up. William, and if they die off, then you'll have your child monarch.
13, sir.
Need another King John.
13. Yes, sir.
You saw 12:30.
Camilla's still in the morning.
No, look, it's going everywhere. Hang on. So nobody got
Hear the murmuring of fear in the audience, like, oh my god, His Majesty requires a new pen. The royal pen handler, come forth.
I'm so angry. Slight inconvenience in my awesome day. Oh! In my awesome life. God, it must suck.
Having your
Camilla looks like she's got to steal a bunch of
somebody die? Yeah, that does suck
second,
usually.
or like kill off. Oh no,
Hey,
no.
Shab, Meghan Markle quit, so I don't know. It's a little bit of tyranny behind being part of the royal family.
Not anymore. Now that she's dead, they're all going to be like, yeah, she's gone now. So every stinking time, he said. Look at
She
her.
never really exercised her power at all. I want to see a monarch that actually tries to, like, how, like, they appoint the governor general in, like, Canada and stuff. I want to see somebody who's like, you know what? I want to try to dissolve parliament in Canada. I just want to see what would happen.
Kicked out. There's no backing. Like they don't have.
That's
power
that's
of
the thing
military.
I've always found funny about like when people claim that the Queen of England is in charge of Canada. Oh, she can dissolve the parliament. Like, do you really think that the Queen one day is going to say, "All right, I'm going to dissolve the Canadian Parliament," and the Canadian Parliament's going to be like, "Ah, shucks," and go home? Like, we're not going to.
I think people know.
Accept that.
Yeah, I think people know it's not.
We're going to say no.
Or ever going to happen. But it's just it's kind of interesting that just on paper the power exists.
There is countries where
it's a weird
the
thing.
monarchs do have control like that, and those are the Middle Eastern countries. You got Saudi
Arabia.
Yeah,
they're an absolute monarchy.
And Morocco as well.
North Korea. North Korea is pretty much a monarchy.
You could even make an argument that Russia right now is run by a fucking king.
Thailand.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah. You can't even mention. You can't even besmirch his name, or else you go to jail. Oh god, this is fucked up.
Oh dude, what this camera gimbal keeps going crazy, man. Look at this. This and this alone carried me to rank 14.
How'd this guy get into Jared's room?
Look at this glorious DAS keyboard, dude. It is
it's glorious.
It has seen me through some tough times.
Who is this?
Rook 1. Beautiful, clean keyboard.
100 people cleaning stream at 2:40 on Monday. Need to start reality show cleaning houses. This keyboard is clean as part of the house.
The way you clean that is you put it in the furnace and then you get a new keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
It appears worse because of like the what am I trying to say? Hang on.
Oh Jesus!
Turn around. There
I like the gloves.
It looks worse because the light's hitting all the dust.
All the dust is making it worse. That's a great answer. Oh god,
you can only see all the dirt because the light's hitting all the dirt.
Right? If all this grime and filth wasn't here, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. Look at this.
You turned all the lights off, you wouldn't be able to see the mess. So
yeah.
I think the lighting.
I like how this person has the same poster my roommate has.
To Victor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's have a look. I should actually show the Lizzie's in the box chant that came out of a Lizzie's in a box song. This was in County Meath, I think. By Tala. Oh yeah. Oh god, she Tala's a bit of a rough part of Dublin. Within 24 hours.
Pretty bad choir.
Yeah, they had like a day to put it together, but there's already a mural outside the front of it. Lizzie's in a box mural outside their place. There it is. It's you know what? I fucking love it. It's been a while since I actually had a little bit of national pride in my home country. There you have it.
So you guys aren't very fond of Lizzie then?
No, No, I can't say. I can't say that we are. I do love the.
I noticed
workers...
the Antifa flag there.
Yeah, I also love the worker solidarity shit going on. ACAB, 100% true. I'm not quite sure about the numbers, but yeah, people are like, how could you do that? Oh, Alternate History Hub made fun of the fact that people were chanting God Save the King, and he got bombarded by like pro-royals. I've never seen him be this hated before, and he's just laughing his head off at it.
Wait, what? Like he was criticizing the God Save the King?
Yeah, just a random group of people going, God save our gracious king, all that shit. And he's like, God, what a bunch of jerks. No, what a bunch of losers. That's what he said. And just tons of people were like, I can't believe this guy said this.
Well, I actually made fun of that clip. I'm like, wow, they're way off tone. Probably don't like or way off key. Probably don't like their queen that much.
They've been singing God Save the Queen.
Stone Kitty has arrived.
Where? Stone Kitty! Like, share, and subscribe for more Stone Kitty.
Do a trick.
Yeah. Second hand and third hand smoke.
Well.
Yay!
I knew you'd be happy. Yeah. Whap.
Welcome to this guided Outlander location tour.
Yeah.
My name's Craig. Come with
My
me
name's
now
Craig.
on a tour through the locations
Supposed to be a
of the popular TV show Outlander. And full disclosure, I've not watched Outlander. My pal James was in a couple of episodes. I've watched his bits. That's about it.
An older show.
And before it.
Yeah, but the tours are still going on in those parts of the world. Game of Thrones is still a massive industry over here.
Anyone asks, no, you will not be guided round today by a handsome and rugged Jamie-esque Highlander. You've got me, an actual Scottish man. This is what we're really like, so strap in. Outlander has been described as a romantic and erotic journey through Scottish history, but more aptly could be described as a soft porn version of Highlander.
She's purposefully making it awkward as fuck by not looking into the camera.
Well, that's the character she's playing.
Yeah, she's playing the character of bored tour guide.
Yeah.
Oh,
James filmed some scenes here.
Oh yeah, she's a stand-up comedian out of the UK.
He said the catering van didn't turn up till 2 p.m. and before that all he had to eat was some sour cream and chive Pringles. This is some woods.
Tasty.
I assume this is one of the many, many locations where the guy gets his knob out, but I've not seen it. My pal James wasn't in that scene. This is where they filmed my pal James's execution scene. His wig came off slightly during it. That was very funny. We still take the piss out of him about it today. This is Blackness Castle. It has a long and fascinating history. But you don't want to know about that. You just want to know, did he get his knob out? And the answer, aye, probably. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey through the Outlander locations today.
How I feel when I take you guys through
If you'd like to commemorate the occasion, you can always pick up one of our Jamie Fraser ball bag key rings, available in the gift shop now.
I mean, you criticize her now on not smiling enough.
Why is the key ring on a ball bag?
We all know why that is.
Because he got his knob out.
Yeah.
She's very sarcastic in pretty much everything she does.
She was genuinely freaked out that she might have to cancel some shows because on the other side of the Queen dying, she actually some people have been fined heavily for trying to make fun of the fact that the Queen died. Yeah. For the first time in a long while.
What else are you supposed to do when somebody important dies? You're supposed to make fun of them?
Well, yeah, even if they're like beloved. Quite honestly, everyone's free game.
Do that ending.
I don't think I've watched this, so I have no idea what exactly I'm going to be.
No, the end. You don't have to say what the end is. Do you think HBO will do that ending?
I mean,
what are we talking about here?
House of the Dragon.
What show?
They're talking about. They're talking about the new Ice of Fire Game of Thrones show.
I think they're just going to
cut
roll
out the new what?
It's Game of Thrones, Ice of Fire, House of Dragon.
Okay.
Really do.
Okay.
Now, I am worried about this show in 1 or 2 episodes. If I like it after episode 5 or 6, whenever they do the cast change, I think I'll like it probably till the end.
Emma D'Arcy is not.
That'll
like,
be
blowing
interesting.
me away. Yeah.
That's the thing. So they are changing, and I think that Rhaenyra has been played. I think that the chick Millie Alcock, I think is her name, stands out in my head for some reason. I actually think she's done a good job with Rhaenyra. And they're going to change that when they do the time jump, and it's going to be changed into some non-binary chick. Or not non-binary chick. If you're non-binary, you can be a fucking chick, right? But so some non-binary person.
Sorry.
It's
going to be difficult. Non-binary's made up anyway, so don't
I know. So, some non-binary person, and
women.
I don't know if it's going to be the same. I don't know if it's going to get the same vibe. I hope it does. But if I can make it past that and still like the show, I think I'll like it to the end.
Well, except they don't look anything like each other, like at all. Their facial structure. Now, Rhaenyra,
she got hit with a fucking horse or something in between.
She's supposed.
Oh, so it's just transphobia. Okay.
To be a little frumpy later on. That they mentioned that in the book. So
imagine being cast
in there somewhere.
Honestly,
and really make out who they are.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I don't
know. Blackguard, Chad Brooks, AV, Day Cobra, Nerd Rock, Nerd Erotic, Ryan Kinsel, Lord K Outpost. I don't recognize any of these people.
Shad, hey, Shab's in here.
Who? Yeah, that's me.
Anyone in the chat knows any of these people? I have no idea why I have that tagged.
9 people I don't know talking about a show I haven't seen.
It's actually it's pretty good. I really liked it. I
watched up to the 3rd season of Game of Thrones, and I thought it was kind of stupid, so I stopped watching.
Yes, I remember this. Need to immortalize Wayne Lineker's tribute to the Queen because I never not want to see it.
That is so disrespectful.
I need that meme. Not that meme. Why are they goose stepping? Are they making fun of the Queen?
I'm making fun of the
Such a dishonor to the royal guards.
But myself and Wayne and our other business partners are all British businessmen, and we could not let this day go by without speaking about yesterday's events in the UK.
So please bring the bouncer some water. He's very hot.
I think the majority of this crowd in here today are
He's also dehydrated.
Damn right.
And it doesn't matter if you're British, Irish, Scottish, from Italian, Spanish, wherever you are in the world, I think you'll all appreciate that one of the greatest iconic women who's ever lived this world left our planet yesterday.
I just realized there could be nudity in this. I'm gonna have to block it from the screen to skip on ahead, see if there's any tits out. No, we're good. We are good. Thank fucking Christ. I was genuinely worried. I was like, no. Am I gonna do a job?
Emergency boob check.
Yep. We are safe from the booba. This is a sausage
Thank
stream.
God, right?
Do you think it's sexist that men are allowed to show their boobs on camera but not women?
Yes, we should change that right now.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody's boobs ever. I mean, all of the boobs.
Read the have a bus just hanging over everything.
That sounds like a safe idea.
These fucking 20-somethings doing coke for the first time and getting shit-faced. And then they all have to stand protection.
Poor Lizzie, everybody's picking on her.
Yeah, isn't it great? Not enough chavs getting sick. Those poor girls must be fucking sweating in those hands.
National anthem and everything. It shows how only all those Brits they're all just sycophants for the crown and everything.
Yeah, they are a little
bunch of crown cucks.
Yes.
Crown betas. Meanwhile, we have to. I just want to show this real quick. Oh, two things. I got to show this, and then I got to show. The other things. We'll watch this, and then I'm gonna show this. Where's it? Here we are. Krendar knows this. These sweet boys pretty soon. On the start of every single Bearded Ramblings.
Speaking of people who need some water because they're about to pass out.
Oh fuck those outfits.
That looks tiring as hell. I like the hazard stripes on his chainsword.
Yeah, he's an Iron Warrior, so they always wear that.
When you look at like the live models,
he's an Iron Warrior.
What
get
Space
that
Marines
traitor out of here.
Like.
Well, they're both traitors. That's a word bearer over there, or possibly yeah, that's a word bearer. Or no, that's a Cornite. That's a Berserker.
Yes, to the traitors.
Yeah, they're allowed to have fun too. It gets boring in the Eye of Terror. Too many orgies.
They're not allowed to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna find
But
some
isn't
way.
it something like Space Marines from Warhammer? They're supposed to be like 9 feet tall or something.
Yeah, I don't.
Not quite that big, but close.
Yeah,
maybe 8.
Yeah, I think
they look
Primarchs
really
are like
goofy if you look at live models of them.
The Primarchs are like 9 to 10.
Yeah, but when you get them like power armor, like people in like the actual movable power armor, they're fucking imposing as hell.
They loom more in the power armor because it's huge. But if you got a Space Marine out of the power armor and stood him next to a regular human, the regular human would like come up to like his shoulder.
Yeah, they're still fucking huge anyway. Like they'll show like
and they're like twice as wide.
Genetically modified. Don't they have like multiple hearts, multiple stomachs?
2 hearts, yeah.
Kidneys.
They've got all new organs that humans don't have as well.
Yeah, here they are.
They got like 12 testicles. They got like 6 pairs of testicles.
Alas, no, but
they probably don't have any testicles. Honestly, they don't need them.
Maybe the Emperor's children.
They designed it so the testicles are inside their body.
Yeah, they're like
they don't need them. They don't need testicles. They don't reproduce.
Again, maybe Slaneshi ones do now.
Well, this is just a Space Marine. Like, go to the one with the human next to him.
Oh yeah. But by the way, that's the black carapace there. You always read about it, but never see it. You need that to have the actual thing. Yeah, that's where they'd stand up. They basically just dominate.
Yeah, there it is.
You'd be their bottoms at all times.
And then there's the Primarchs that make them look like that.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Door frames must be built the size of like houses for some of these people. And speaking of Giga Chads, this is based off a debate between a racist Greek and a racist Turk who hate each other.
Yes, but I am more white than you. You look gypsy. I am blonde hair. Blonde hair I have. You gypsy.
That means that someone fucked your mother that is Turkish, but your father is not. Oh. Your mother is a whore and she got fucked from someone.
Very adult.
You are weak sperm. You are weak sperm.
You are weak sperm. Opa!
This is the strong sperm. This is the Greek god. Okay.
You were a weak sperm that defeated all the other sperm anyway somehow.
If you have Greek god, you would have win, but you lose.
Lose where?
Lose? Why is Hagia Sophia this? But
like
wow,
racism.
What an argument.
Yeah, this is what all the fucking like everyone all knows about, like the big racisms, like the Jews being persecuted and the fucking blacks v whites and all that shit. But there's so many microcosms of racism. The Balkans is made out of 50 of these arguments going on all at one time. And right
the accent was fun at least.
Yeah. What was
cutting in and out again?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put this here and pray that this works. So yeah. Oh, speaking of, Azerbaijan and Armenia are currently at war because we didn't have enough war right now. There's always something.
They have armies?
Fun. Gives you something to chat about in the news.
Sure.
I think there's.
Well, they have
something like 2 or 3 countries that don't have militaries.
When the president.
This is out of Ireland.
Of Ireland's dog entered this room of over 100 people, he went around the entire room looking for his owner and was getting a ton of attention from everyone. After a long search, he finally found him and was so happy. He then demanded a belly rub during an important event.
That's Higgins, our president. He looks like a hobbit.
President Doggo.
Yeah, our dog is our president. They might as well.
Why not? Probably wouldn't make much of a difference.
Yeah, our president doesn't have that much power. It's our Taoiseach.
he aced the landing there.
No.
No, he kind of went for a 10, and I think maybe he got maybe a 0. Oh, it felt worse the second
I like
time.
how the thing saying he's going for a superhero landing like that. It was not even anywhere close to a superhero landing. Even an attempt. That was just a belly flop.
Yeah.
I wonder if he like broke his
No,
rib cage.
yeah.
That.
Oh yeah, he could be really fucked up.
Yeah.
He gets the boner when he's doing it, and he lands right on his boner. That'll probably fucking hurt.
And then it went through his butt, and now he's gay. I hear that's what happens in school.
Gay for himself.
Yeah, it also counts as masturbation. Charizard. I'm gonna mute this shit, even though the music's awesome. Behold, yeah, this is a bunch of drones in Japan just making out a bunch of Pokemon.
Execute or whatever.
Executor, I think, wasn't it?
Executor? Oh yeah, I think Execute is maybe just the eggs before that.
Japan and their drones and robots and Pokemon.
Well, where's Rattata?
Yeah, give us a Rattata. Give us a Jinx. Go on.
Where's Clutchy?
Oh, that's one of the new ones.
Wooloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Mr. Mime?
That's not a Pokemon.
Yeah.
There we go. Pokemon Go. Go to the Pulse.
No, you didn't hear, Shad? There is a new Pokemon that's just made up of a bunch of Japanese characters.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Well, there are the unknowns. They're made up of different letters of the alphabet.
Those are cool.
This is interesting.
Those are still cool.
2012 group of Mexican scientists intentionally crashed the 727 test which seats had the best chance of survival.
The body is round.
Whoa!
The answer was not the pilot, apparently.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah.
God damn.
I was thinking. Hold on. By the way, we just got $5 donation. Thank you, Troy. I now owe you some arm curls. But
Yeah.
I was gonna think that did he was the pilot told that this was it? You know, just.
I mean, I'm hoping this was remote control.
Oh, it was remote controlled. It's not like people were excited.
Yeah, they're like, the results are in, and we're not telling the pilot what the answer was.
Seems like the people towards the back are gonna be the safest from this. I don't know.
I wonder. Oh God.
Fuck.
That shark has scoliosis.
Was that? Was that shark in that airplane?
Look healthy.
It took him 20 years to get money from the Mexican government, and they just threw a bunch of pesos into the ocean.
that poor little godless man-eater.
All right, let me go and
Get an extra pair of fins.
Oh yeah, let me scroll down. You guys can see him and to watch. Kind of does look like he does, doesn't he?
He's got 2 dorsal fins.
Weird.
Is he like some weird parasitic twin shark, or like like when one conjoined twin doesn't develop all the way?
Oh, you're talking about on the top. Oh,
It's
okay.
got 2 dorsal fins.
I was looking at I was looking at the bottom. I'm like, I don't see. Okay, yeah, that's weird. What the fuck's going on with this guy?
Got extra butt fins.
Like I said,
he's got 2 buttholes.
Scoliosis.
Seems like it, but he also has 2 dorsal fins, so it makes me think he's just been fucked up since he was born. Probably, I don't know.
This is all the fish being born around Fukushima now.
I don't think any of the other fish are interested, or sharks are interested in mating with him. I don't think he's the ideal specimen there.
He's an incel shark.
Yeah.
Shark.
It's like, what is it? What's the one song? Baby Shark, Daddy Shark, Incel Shark.
Oh, my bad. Here we go. Hi, me. I'll move my camera up.
Shut up, Gene.
Shut up, Gene. Gene,
yeah.
for God's sake.
It's got like bonitis.
That shark is the Gene. of the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm Gene. Look at me. Look at me swim. I got a million fins. Yeah, Shark Morgan.
He's gonna be a VTuber now.
Damn right. I want to see some. I want to see some Shark Morgan VTubing.
That's
Speaking
hot.
of VTubing, did you guys see that sweet Tony the Tiger VTuber? Like actually from working for Kellogg's, they're having a Tony the Tiger live streaming with a milk-cooled PC.
Damn.
Milk cooled.
That's gonna smell horrible.
If it ever ruptures, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine after years of it being there, finally open it up. It seems like over time it going bad is going to create like pressure, right? Same way like milk. Yeah, and it'll probably explode after a little while.
Reminds me of a friend of mine once, like when he was a teenager, decided to do an experiment and get like a sealed jar of milk, and then he just like left it in the corner of his room for years.
There's a kid in my high school.
When he went to open it up, finally, it depressurized.
Oh god.
Something about but the high school I went to, somebody left the thing of milk in the locker. They don't know how long it was there, but one day, like the entire hallway section of that school smelled, and like somebody knocked it over or something. That's what you want to do if you want to fuck your school over. Just find some milk and leave it somewhere, or no one will find it for like a year.
Nasty.
Yeah. The oh, I saw. Speaking of milk, though, I saw someone say that if you get a thing of condensed milk, you can actually turn that into caramel really easily. It just takes a few hours. It involves a crock pot and stuff like that. And I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, that's how I do it." But, like, you don't open it; you just put it in like a low temperature thing. And you just you cook it away. But I could all. But when they took it out, it was like, "Oh, that looks disgusting." People were like, "No, that's caramel." I'm like, "Oh, okay." That. I don't know if this is a troll, like, wow, this looks like real chocolate, and it's clearly like shit. But I saw a lot of people. Rose was saying apparently, or was it Reno? It was someone starting with
that probably would have been interesting if we hadn't missed half of it.
Hang on, there we go. Okay. Whoa!
Damn. This dog is epic.
Living the dog
dream. Like, fuck you, water. I'm the alpha. I stand my ground.
I'm gonna bite you, water.
You shall not pass.
Ocean's doing the thing where you make a lion scared of you by putting your coat out and coming towards it. Oh god. This.
Somebody snapping too.
I used one of these on stream once.
What's the point of this machine? What is it for?
Like to straighten your back or whatever, but
Are you supposed to do like sit-ups while you're upside down or something?
No,
or
I
is
think
it
it's
just to realign your spine or something?
Yeah, I think it's for that. Like someone
for
that
people
lived
who...
here, my roommate before got it and then got left behind, and so I was using it on stream once because somebody paid me to do it. They tipped for me to get on it.
So it's for people who get off with like having all the blood go to their head.
Yeah,
that's hot.
It turns me on.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is she gonna die?
It's gonna malfunction.
Good thing I didn't use this thing too much.
I feel like you should probably have somebody with you if you're using this thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I think something like this happened to me too, but I got out of it. There was some weird thing that happened where I got stuck, but then I like.
Yes, you got the safety straps.
I don't know if.
Yeah, don't use this machine if there's nobody around to help you.
Hey, I got $20. Okay, shut
work
up.
on their upper body strength.
Well worth it. Used her watch.
Hi, I couldn't look up the non-emergency number, but there's only like one other person at the gym, and I got stuck in this. You know that backboard thing that like flips back. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Jason!
Jason!
Press X to Jason.
Fucking Jason.
Can you say that again?
Sean!
I'm talking to my watch.
Mm.
Yes, so...
I wonder how often, like how many stories there are, people who get like stuck in some kind of apparatus and they need to call 911 to get them out.
I got trapped in a bathroom in a hotel once for like 3 hours in the pitch darkness, and my friend had to call up the reception, and they had to come up, and I was just there in total darkness.
3 hours?
Yeah, my friend was coming into Dublin. Like they were still out. They were up in Belfast at the time. So I was in my hotel room having a shower, and I was just going to chill for a while.
I'm wondering, like, somebody getting their finger stuck in a faucet, or somebody like their face, they accidentally super glue it like the surface. Like, how many situations are there like that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I super glue my face to stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You think that's your real face?
Giggity.
That's actually your super glued face.
Back decompression thing? Not like, I don't know. I just can't.
911 was called out several times just for Shab.
Everything went too far.
And stuff and stuff.
Stuck upside down, and I cannot get myself right side up, and I just can't. I can't get it back up. I'm trying to get my buddy's attention, but he's in the other room lifting.
I mean, good for her for being fairly calm about it.
This is so embarrassing. I know as soon as they get here, someone's gonna walk in the back room and be able to help me out. But I'm sorry, like I'm just stuck.
Skeppy J says, for fuck's sake, Gene, who's in the middle of the story. I don't know, Skeppy, the audio keeps cutting in and out on my end. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not doing that for you guys on the stream.
I think it's Discord doing it to the call to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to sort it out prior. Sometimes I can see my icon, the what would you call it?
Flash?
The little flash thing to show that it's on. But other times, yeah, it just blinks in and out like it's not listening. And it's not where I put the mic, because sometimes it can be right by me and it doesn't know. I have no idea why it's doing it with you guys.
Easiest rescue ever.
Oh, there's the police. Okay, so Matthew or whoever the fuck didn't come through, or Andrew.
That guy was guy was close by.
Mm.
He was there in like 2 minutes or less.
There's Jason. He looks like the guy from your mom's house.
It looks like a
that
firefighter maybe or something, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, I can't tell on this. Oh well.
That one is embarrassing, but crazier shit.
You should look up the video of the woman, or I think she was like a teenager. She got called in like one of those childhood swings at the park. The fire department had to come and get her out.
Oh, that's bad. All right, let's do our sausage lad, because we're real low on time right now.
Yeah, Christ.
At least I am anyway.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Gene, let's do each other's sausages, Gene. You heard them. Come on,
6
Gene.
feet away, Shab.
You can't suck each other's sausages from that far away, Jane.
Oh yeah, I want to watch by watching our rabbit sausage. Yeah.
I guess it's frozen rabbit day. From what I'm looking at here, there's still
Poor little
bones
thumper.
inside of this thing. Oh good, it was young when it died. Rabbit will cook.
I hate.
Oh, so it's rabbit.
It's
rabbit veal.
Yeah, kind
Of course, is well known for being an extremely lean meat. Are there 2 of these in here, or what's going on? Look at it
You
glisten.
can actually die of protein deficiencies from eating rabbit.
That looks quite a bit less appetizing on that side. I say we flip it over. Since like half of this thing's gonna be pork anyway, we'll cut it in half and just use half.
Why are you putting pork in it? It's already meat.
That was a solid strike. I think I hit bone.
Ever had pork and rabbit together?
I just don't understand why he's doing it. I know why he does it with some other things, because sometimes he makes sausages out of things that are not very substantial on their own. But
there's so many bones. This I
I've read
screwed
rabbit,
up. I should have gotten the deboned
I don't know,
rabbit.
maybe
All right, there's
rabbit
our
mixed
meat.
with pork,
That's
some kind of delicacy.
half bone,
Maybe
half
something.
meat. All right, so we got some pretty good chunks of meat out of it. And we're gonna mix it with our little piece of pork here. Really,
I think he should have done one that's just rabbit and then one that's a mix of the two.
He's been doing more and more like that lately.
For comparison.
Now we're gonna play my favorite new game. Is there still bone in some of this meat?
Sounds like a fun game.
High stakes.
It's always the worst sensation when you bite into something and you don't think it will have like a bone or like a pit.
It kind of looks
like you bite right into the seed.
All right, we're gonna mix this a little bit. Gonna add our seasonings and what have you. And we'll start
surprise
with
pits are the worst.
And black
just
pepper.
A little salt.
A lot, more black pepper than normal. And to keep things interesting, we'll give it a little garlic powder as well. That's always something.
It's just
a little. Holy shit, that was a lot of garlic.
That's a me level of garlic right there.
Too much. Don't squeeze it too hard.
Then again, garlic powder is a little weak
sometimes.
sometimes.
We're not,
so.
alone on a school night.
Use measuring spoons.
In the sausage. All we are is just in the sauce.
Delicious sands.
In 3, 2, 1, let's sausage.
Well, that came out.
Not bad.
That's
Not a bad looking sausage.
You want that, Gene? That sausage.
With special thanks to today's
yucky.
Mark Boxello box artist, this guy. Now, I can't tell if this is Dolly or not, but I'm not going to accept any more Dolly submissions.
Yeah, he wouldn't accept mine for that reason, and no other reason whatsoever.
I'm trying to get Ruffalo art that's, done by a person, not by a
The
machine.
body is round.
Oh, shit. First things first, Kitty.
Coming at you.
Second of all, with the $25 donation.
News.
That means we have to watch the rest of the... Actually, I'm not going to turn the camera just on to me. You'll see me up in the corner as a little man doing my arm routine.
This Will It Blow is brought to you by HelloFresh. Fall or autumn if you want to be outside.
Obviously, we gotta skip by we gotta skip by his little sponsorships. There we go.
For 16 free meals across.
Yeah, where's our
7
sponsorship?
boxes and
HelloFresh.
3 free gifts.
Yeah.
That's HelloFresh.com. Code sausage16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes.
HelloFresh should thank you guys for giving them a free
So
ad.
will it blow? A little bit. He caught it a little bit in the eye and a little bit on the chin. The rest of it didn't make it so far. So I'm gonna have
half
to
a Mark
give that
Ruffalo.
Will It Blow 1 Mark Ruffalo.
Got something at my door.
Here we go.
Oh, the splatter.
This sausage is a moving.
That smells terrible right now.
Well, all right. Let's open this up and see how we did. It just looks like it's got quite a bit of fat in it. And then we'll do that. That's a handsome looking sausage right there. Okay, here we go. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic sausage. I'm upset that I didn't cook all the rabbit. This is definitely going to be one of my holiday hits. All that I can say is it's delicious. Would you know that it's rabbit in there and not entirely pork? That I'm not so sure. To me, it just tastes like a great sausage with, I would probably guess that it's entirely pork in there. And it's really juicy too. That's really helping it too. To me, this is the perfect sausage. I would definitely enter this sausage into like a competition if that's a thing. This may not win, but it would definitely place. I'm gonna have to give this sausage here, and I suppose those as well, a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's horrifying.
Bop, 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 bop.
The sausage itself
Why
is
didn't
upset
I
that it
get
won.
one that was deboned? I can hear them crunching. It kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of the chopping of the meat when you gotta cut around the bones.
Your sperms.
James, that's Pushing Up Roses. She uploaded a video on the most disgusting episode of Goosebumps, and I remember it. It has a bunch of live worms in it. Lovely. That whole gross out era on TV for kids.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think. We are gonna go to Buff, but if I remember right, weren't we also going to have Buff dancing to one of Lucas Werner's music?
To George Lucas's music?
No, not George Lucas. What a strange thing to say.
Well, I can't make out what you're saying. So.
Okay, so I was gonna say George Lucas. Fuck's sake, Lucas Werner has that Lucas has a
Didn't we do that already?
We listened to one of his songs, and then I think we both agreed that we'd listen to like one a piece, but we don't have to.
I mean, we can.
Let's bring him up.
If there's another one.
There's a whole album. Remember?
Terrifying.
Yeah, it was absolutely horrific. You can tell Krendar's been working hard. He can't remember anything that happened last week.
I'm trying not to remember.
Damn right. If it involves Lucas Werner.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we won't be seeing that much of him now, as Kiwi Farms is down. So Lucas Werner. Is it Bandcamp? Oh, it was Telomere. L-O... Beer Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Telomeres are the things at the end of the cell wall that stop it from getting all mutated.
Yeah. No, this isn't it. I can't remember what it was, so I guess we'll just...
Oh, I guess we're going to have to do something else then.
Yeah, we'll just go to do Buff. For Buff's sake. Buff for Buff's sake is an empty phrase.
I remember there was like a week or two old one I wanted to see, but when we did the other thing. Like, we'll scroll down a little bit.
Yeah. Before we do that, though, I think it's time that you guys shill your stuff.
All right.
You want to shill something, Shab?
You could shill the pedantic pedestrian, Gene.
Well, I was going to do Dink Dumpster first.
No, the pedantic pedestrian, Gene.
Okay, well, subscribe to the Pedantic Pedestrian. It's the best podcast that we have, and kind of shows that popularity does not always equate to quality. But then the podcast we have that I'd say that's at like a second tier level of quality is like the Dink Dumpster. We do like high crimes and stuff there, and that's been growing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Galen's been coming on a lot on the Pedantic Pedestrians, so he might be one of our new co-hosts soon.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
So, I also have, oh no, I was meant to have bloody Shabby's TikTok and the like down there too, but if you go on Shabby's YouTube, there'll be links for that there. Krendar, what about you? What are you up to?
Well, in an hour, I will be streaming some French Revolution with some necromancy robots. So that new Steel Rising game that's out now.
I saw the trailer. It looks good, or at least the promos.
It's very pretty and interesting.
Link in the doobly-doo for Krendar's all-in-one.
Doobly-doo.
And as for me, I was going to give you guys a new look at that Cyberpunk Edge Runner patch/update that includes the anime. But as it stands, I'm going to try to actually get some sleep so I can be up to go out and get some shopping. I also was meant to have Kurt Cobain on today, Wednesday. But alas, none of him. Next week, maybe. But in the meantime, tomorrow I will give you guys some stuff over on Twitch, and if you want still more on YouTube, after that on Twitch, I'll come back here and we're going to watch more Falcons of Edo, the show we haven't watched in a while, over here for Wasted Wednesday. Also, if you're wondering for next Bearded Ramblings, next time we're on, we don't have a guest on yet, but I've got my eyes set on 2 people. I'm going to put feelers out afterwards. I'm going to feel them up, if you fondle them, if you will.
Whoa, lewd.
Very lewd.
Feel up
Extremely
too.
But yeah, let's find the thing you were looking for there, Grandar.
I think it was there it is, the Persona 4 thing.
Okay.
Like one
Great
more
music in
breed.
that game, so I'm wondering how he's gonna butcher it.
What's happening? It's your boy Buff Girl, baby, back up the levels. You got you into friends, your boy Buff Roo.
Is that like the Ghost Pokemon RPG?
No.
Like, aren't the personas kind of like Pokemon in the game?
Yeah, but they're not ghosts.
Yeah. Well, they're
Anyways,
personas.
today we're gonna do some Persona for your affection on the ones and twos. Your boy Buff Crow on the upper
It's my favorite Pokemon game.
Did I put that on? Yes, we did. Okay. We doing. Let's get further ado.
This guy looks way cooler than you, Jane.
Way cooler.
Especially his hair.
Let's get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Let's get ready.
or whatever he does.
Getting the flow.
He's getting his muscles going in his mouth. And them all ready.
What's that mouth?
Gotta dance like Pharrell. You do just like him.
Yeah.
And I'm more muscly, right, Gene?
Glorious.
Dance, Gene, dance. Take your shirt off and dance for us, Gene. Come on. Do the Buff Pharrell.
Gene, you're making us look bad for the buff.
Yeah, what the fuck, Gene? What if he sees the show? He'll be so ashamed of you.
Yeah, I mean, he watches us all the time. He'll see.
To be fair, it's not that bad at dancing. It's the vocals he needs to work on.
You're right, he is really good at singing, Gene.
Now, did the
make a
music
good point.
in the game have vocals? I haven't played any of the Persona games.
Before
Sometimes.
Yeah, I just want to say this, John. You look like the most angry lesbian right now. Like the most angry goddamn
Right now.
man. Right now, you look like so pissed off.
I think that's probably just the camera angle. And I look like
resting
a
lesbian
lesbian.
face, that's all. He sings like a tone-deaf angel, Skep. Yep.
When they wept for day after day, where the flowers
He's just a dancing man.
He's flamboyant.
Likes to do a jig is all.
They still think of the cause, turning misery into meaningfulness, changing day after day, turning misery into meaningfulness, changing day after day. Your affection, taking pride from here.
Dance, Gene.
We'll tell you where to make yourself a hero. Your affection, taking affection.
Do it, Gene.
We'll tell you where to make yourself a
Like, he's in an apartment. I wonder what his roommates think.
No, I feel like he lives with his grandma or something.
She's out buying groceries right now.
No, she just has her hearing aid off right now. Whenever she takes her hearing aid out, it's like,
I'd record so I don't bother Nana.
He
Nana, take your hearing aid off.
He He lives in the same house as Jared, and that's why they're both shirtless.
Yeah.
Whoa.
One of these days, we're gonna hear Jared doing like a sort of call out video, and then you just hear in the distance, like, the fucking ceiling shaking a little. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well,
peak buff.
Peak buff indeed. You all have yourselves a fantastic time. It's been a good night. Thank you so much for the donations and the views and the likes and the shares and all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out the doobly-doo for all my stuff, such as Discord, Twitter, YouTube, and of course, this Thursday over on Discord, we are having our first watch party. If you go and you go subscribe over on my Twitch. So that should be a good laugh. And don't forget to check out Krendar's stuff. Don't forget to check out Shabby